All right, good evening. Welcome to the March 3rd, 2026 meeting of the Bexar County Board of Education. It is 6 p.m. and the meeting is now called to order. It's great to see a full house tonight. Glad you're here with us. As we gather together this evening, we invite you to join us to reflect for a few moments. Our community has endured profound loss, heartache, and challenges since the 2024 tragedy at Appalachia High School. Yet alongside that pain, we have witnessed uplifting acts of kindness, unity, and remarkable strength. As a school system, we have a responsibility to honor what we have experienced and to remain focused on what is best for our students, staff, and families who depend on us. We are deeply proud of the compassion, professionalism, and dedication our staff has shown. Even while navigating their own emotions, they have kept the education and well-being of our children at the center of their work, all while their peers, friends, and students faced extraordinarily difficult moments. We are inspired by our students, whose courage and fortitude have been evident in their actions, testimonies, and resilience they demonstrate each day. They are working bravely to ensure that what they have faced does not take more from them than it already has. We pay tribute to the heroism of our students, staff, and community, whose selfless actions have helped others. We are grateful for the thoughtful care and support shown to our students, staff, and families by our district attorney's office and our community partners. We are also thankful for our first responders and law enforcement professionals who never hesitate. They answer the call, no matter the circumstances. Our focus remains clear and unified: to be present for our students, our families, and our staff. We are committed to prioritizing the well-being, comfort, and education of every student as we move forward together. Together, with the continued support and partnership of this community, we will continue to heal, to support one another, and to overcome. And we will never forget. At this time, we'll have the invocation and pledge. Mr. Calloway.
Please stand. Bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, God, I thank you for this day, God. I thank you for this opportunity for us to meet and discuss the next moves for our district as we do each month, and stewardship of tax dollars. And God, I just right now come to you and ask a special blessing upon the families and those that have been present in the courtroom for the last 2 weeks. And God, I just pray continued healing upon our community. And God, may we continue to be a beacon of hope for the rest of the world as we walk through a tragedy very differently than most. God, I thank you for this community. I thank you for our citizens. I thank you for each and every person in this room. And God, may you be glorified and honored in all that we do tonight. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Attention! Carry colors. Forward, march. colors, halt. Post the colors. Reset arms.
I pledge allegiance to the
Order, arms, march upon, march. Forward, march. March on, march. Colors, hold. Left, face.
Good evening. I'm Cadet Tyler, First Class, Miguel Gonzalez.
Good evening. I'm Cadet Staff Sergeant Tyler Patchen.
Good evening, I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Brian Vargas.
Good evening, I'm Cadet Sergeant Elias Armstrong from Wyneboro High School.
Right, face. Forward, march.
Thank you, cadets. At this time, could I have a motion to approve the minutes from the February 3rd, 2026 regular board meeting, the February 17th, 2026 called board meeting, and the February 24th, 2026 work session and called board meeting?
So moved, Mr. Callaway.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Callaway, second by Ms. Hendricks. All in favor? Thank you. Could I have a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
So moved, Dr. Carey.
Motion by Dr. Carey.
Second, Ms. Lord.
Second by Ms. Lord. All in favor? All right. Could I have a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda?
So moved, Kirsten Bradford.
Motion by Ms. Bradford.
Second, Ms. Hendricks.
Second by Ms. Hendricks. All in favor? Are you voting, Ms.? Okay, you did not approve the consent agenda? Okay. All right, at this time, we'll move on to superintendent's recognitions.
Good evening, board members. At this time, I'm going to welcome Dr. Amy Wright to the podium to do our Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl recognition.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to announce our Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl results. This competition consists of multiple rounds of questions on the content of 10 to 20 Georgia Book Award nominees. Most of this work starts over the summer with students already reading all of the books, coaches getting questions ready for all of the intensive practice sessions after school, before school, leading up to the competition starting in October. The last 2 years, we've been able to have some teams from our kindergarten through third grade students, and they have all done extremely well. So we have definitely a great feeder program going all the way up to our high schools. As I call the teams up, coaches, if you will go ahead and bring them up to our photo area. Administrators, if you're here as well, please join us. So for our district results for our picture book, our champion was Austin Road Elementary. Please bear with us as we start to get pictures for everybody. And second place was Holsenbeck Elementary. Yep. So you guys are. So just a little background, with the district winners, the first and second place winners go on to our East Region competition that was held at Middle State University. And from that, Holsenbeck was the champion for our East Region, and Austin Road placed second in our East Region. So we were very well represented for that competition. And because Holsenbeck was able to, they won the East Region, they went on to participate in the state, which they placed fourth in our state.
Oh, I thought, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you want them to hold one?
Yes. Yes. Yes, you're good. Yes, yes. Yep, now you guys can sit down. And then we're going to scoot. So our next division is our elementary division, and those are fourth and fifth grade students. And this year, during our district competition, we had Austin Road Elementary also they were champions for the elementary division as well. And Yargo placed second for our elementary division. These two teams went on to our East Region division, and Austin Road placed third in our East Region. All right. Guys, come stand.
We've all named it about 10 times.
Awesome. Our middle school division, 6th through 8th graders, our champion is Russell Middle School for our district. And second place is Arts Innovation Magnet Program. If you'll go ahead and come on up. Oh, sorry. Yeah, second place was AIM. Yes. Both teams went on to our East Region, and Russell Middle School placed second for our East Region, and AIM placed third. All right, go ahead and stand over there on the risers.
All right, so you guys go ahead to the risers. All folks in the back.
Yep. Thank you. And last but not least, our high school division. Our district champion was Window High School. Our second place was Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy. I'm also excited to tell you that our at the East region, Window placed first, so they are going on to state, and they will be competing. State competition will be held at UGA on March 21st. So we are wishing them well wishes and good luck. They are practicing hard and getting ready for that stiff competition. Thank you to coaches and to parents. I know that your work and your practice with these students is what allows them to be so successful, and we had great representation from all of our Barrow County schools and students at each of the levels. Thank you.
Good evening. So I am here to present our Spelling Bee winners. And we're going to begin tonight by recognizing two students whose dedication, preparation, and composure set them apart in our district Spelling Bee competition. The District Bee represents far more than the ability to memorize words. It requires discipline, resilience, under pressure, strong study habits, and a deep understanding of language patterns and vocabulary. Competing at this level takes courage and perseverance, and these students rose to the challenge in impressive fashion. We're incredibly proud of their work and the way they represented their schools and our district. Their achievement reflects not only their individual commitment, but also the support of their teachers and families who encouraged them along the way. Please join me in congratulating our district's Spelling Bee first place winner this year, Haley Zuniga from Russell Middle School. And our second place winner from the Arts and Innovation Magnet Program, Jude Bastido. Come on up.
Uh-oh. There we go.
All right, and now we are going to move on to our star students and teachers recognition. We proudly celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of our STAR students for this year and the remarkable teachers who've played such an important role in their success. The STAR program, or the Student Teacher Achievement Recognition Program, was created by Page Foundation to celebrate excellence and to highlight the powerful partnership between students and teachers. It also represents the important connection between our schools and the broader community. The STAR program honors seniors who have earned the highest SAT at their school and ranked in the top 10% of their graduating class. These students represent exceptional academic achievement, discipline, and determination. Just as meaningful, each STAR student selects the teacher who's had the greatest impact on their academic journey, the educator who challenged them, encouraged them, and helped shape their success. We're also especially grateful to the Barrow Chamber of Commerce, along with the Beckett and Associates and Peach State Federal Credit Union, who all sponsored a wonderful event where we got to celebrate and hear from each of our STAR students and their teachers. This evening, I'd like to now ask our principals to come up. We're going to begin with Appalachia with Miss Jessica Rayberg.
Good evening, Board of Ed. I'm Jessica Rayberg, the proud principal of Appalachia High School, and it has been my pleasure the last few weeks to celebrate with this young man and his teacher. If Seth Johnson and Mr. Threadgill will come this way, they're way in the back, so by the time they get here. Seth has been greatly involved since middle school. In middle school, he won multiple awards, including the Heyman Morris Middle School Vivian Dixon Award. In high school, he is fourth in his class. He is dual enrolled at UGA. Go Dogs, Seth. He has earned the Marching Band Outstanding Woodwind Award twice. He's been accepted into GMEA All-State Band 3 times. He's been a GHP Governor's Honors Program nominee, and he has earned high scores in 8 AP courses on those exams. He's certainly an involved young man. He's in marching band, he's in jazz band, several other bands. He is a member of our chess club, he's in Tri-M, he is a member of TSA. He's also, and this was what makes me most proud of Seth, it's not just at school where he's involved in making a difference, but he's an active member of his church at Grace Missionary Baptist. He's on the teen advisory board at the Auburn Library, and he lifeguards. Just adding that in. A nice summer job, yeah. I'm really proud to say that Seth took the SAT one time and earned the score that he needed to be accepted into UGA, where he plans to continue his education and major in electrical engineering. Again, go Dogs. Also, it's important to recognize that Seth Johnson is also the district STAR student, earning the highest score in the district, and he chose Mr. William Threadgill, his Heyman Morris band instructor, as his STAR teacher. Thank you.
And now Mr. Tommy Throkill is going to come up from Bassa, Principal Bassa.
Good evening. I am Tommy Throkill, the proud principal of the Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy, and I'd like to start off by saying thank you to all of our board members and leaders for celebrating these fantastic students, teachers, and families this evening. It is my absolute honor to introduce a student and teacher who truly represent what it means to be Bassa Blazers. Miss Keely Schmuck, Bassa Star student, if you'll please make your way, and Miss Sherry Schreibman, Bassa Star teacher. If we'll give them a round of applause, please. Keely is a focused young scholar with a clear vision for her future. She plans to major in applied biotechnology, you heard it right, At the University of Georgia, can I get a go dogs? There we go. And ultimately become a doctor of veterinary medicine, guided by her passion for animals and the science behind their care. She is already gaining experience in a veterinary office, which is work she describes as both interesting and meaningful. Academically, Keely leans into challenges and embraces them. She currently maintains an average of over 102 and is ranked in the top 5 of her class. She has completed numerous honors, dual enrollment, and advanced placement courses, while maintaining a calm balance, staying organized and motivated by her personal goal to do well in life and to set herself up for success. I think that in itself deserves a good round of applause, if we can hear you there. Additionally, Keely leads a full and well-rounded life. She enjoys spending time with friends, going thrifting, and pursuing her love of music. In fact, there may be a pattern here tonight, but she has spent 5 years in band and jazz band under the leadership of her star teacher, Miss Sherry Schreibman. And Keely credits Miss Schreibman with helping her build her confidence, especially after encouraging her to participate in a flash mob her freshman year, an experience, that's right, that became a very meaningful turning point for her. In addition to Ms. Schreibman's mentorship, Keely is thankful for her parents, whose steady encouragement has supported her journey throughout the years. And when asked what advice she would give future Blazers, she offered this very sincere message: don't worry about how other people think, be kind. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me once again in celebrating Bass's star student, Ms. Keely Schmuck, and our star teacher, Ms. Sherry Schreibman. All right. Thank you all.
And last but definitely not least, Miss Rebby Litchlatter is going to come forward, principal at Winterboro High School.
Good evening, Board of Education and Dr. LaDuff. It is truly an honor to stand before you tonight as the principal of Winterboro High School. I am especially proud to be here to introduce our star student, Josie Meckelhannon, and our star teacher, Dr. Ashley Floyd. First, I do have to acknowledge that Josie's mother is my secretary, which means I have had the unique privilege of watching Josie grow up close. And I will tell you, I adore this student. She is quite the strong type. She doesn't seek attention, but she commands respect simply by being who she is. Josie is ranked 5th in her class while taking AP and dual enrollment classes, earning 30 college credit hours. She has received the Director's Award for Music in both middle school and high school and is on track to receive her Georgia Fine Arts Diploma seal. Music is her passion. Not only has she performed with the Athens Symphony, she has been in the concert band for 7 years, marching band for 4 years, as a section leader, and jazz band for 4 years. She has advanced from 3rd chair to 1st chair in District Honor Band, and from alternate to 2nd chair in the GEMA All-State Band. She has also mentored younger musicians and served our campus as captain of our Junkyard Dogs. That's our service project group. Beyond school, she volunteers with animal rescue and has fostered over 150 cats and kittens, which tells you everything you need to know about her heart. She has been accepted into the Honors College at Georgia State University, where she plans to major in music education. Josie is brilliant, humble, resilient, and she makes our school simply better by being a member of it. Board members, it's my pleasure to present our star student, Josie, and her star teacher, Dr. Ashley Floyd.
We will now have Mr. Joe Perno come and deliver our custodial recognition.
Good evening. So we've recognized STAR students and teachers tonight, and now I'd like to recognize another group of STARs, specifically the custodial team from Bethlehem Elementary School. And coming forward here, we have Julian Flamas, Bruce Baucom, Daniel Cedeno, Adelia Calderon, and Zoe Matos. And as they come forward here and get their certificates, congratulations. I'm going to read a few. How you doing? Good to see you. I'd like to read a few words from our principal, Mindy Reed, about this group. We have the absolute best group of employees who take great pride in their work. Our school is beautiful and clean because of their daily efforts. They are such an integral part of our school family, and our teachers, students, and staff love them. They take great pride and ownership in their school, ensuring that it is well kept and that everyone is happy with the service. We're so thankful for Julian, Daniel, Adelia, and Zoe, and Bruce, amazing people doing amazing things. Congratulations. Thank you all.
And now I'd like to welcome Mr. Jason Ayers for our transportation recognition.
How's everybody doing this evening? Appreciate y'all coming out to listen to us. That's a good thing, you know, and everything. Always like a good audience. Anyway, we've got some drivers and monitors we want to appreciate. Up first, and not the least of which, is Cynthia Russell. She's one of our veterans. She's got about 30 years experience, maybe a little bit more than that. If you had to describe Cynthia in one word, it would be smooth. I'm just telling you, even her bus moves smooth, like it's got its own theme music going on. That's just good like that. You just have to watch it. Get her bus number and watch her out on the road. It's just fluid. Anyway, I had to do that, Cynthia. I'm sorry. She don't say much. She'll get me for that later. Anyway, I got Dawn Singleton. She's fairly new with us, but got a lot of experience, and she gives good feedback, just got good energy. The kind of folks we like to have. It's just kind of contagious in a way. So. Next one up is Sandra Watson. Sandra's one of our bus monitors. She's just got a very patient disposition, just that smooth also, but just calm. She just calms people down. She'll come through and you just got that. You can just tell she's got a good spirit. That's what we like to see with our monitors and stuff. So Sandra don't say much. We like that. She just comes through that smile she's got on her face, kind of what we see all the time. So anyway, but the monitors are the unsung heroes. We don't get them in here much, but that's a group that we appreciated a lot. I mean, they do a whole lot of work one-on-one with the children, a lot more than the drivers get an opportunity to do, so we appreciate her. Last one we have is Yam Pandy. There he is. As he navigates the room. Now, Yam's the type who's on everybody's wish list. He's highly, highly requested by coaches as a driver and everything. And you talking about clean, he's got a new bus, and that bus is cleaner than it was when he got it. I'm just telling you, it even cleans the road when he goes down it. I mean, it's crazy. But we appreciate him, too. He's just a top-notch employee, and again, just dependable as the day is, long as we appreciate everything they do every day for us. Thank y'all.
All right, board members, one more recognition. You see the plethora of gifts you have before you. Next week, we're going to celebrate Board Appreciation Week. And our schools wanted to show you how much they appreciate your service and your work on behalf of our students. So they put together some care packages for you. On behalf of all of us in Barrow County Schools, I'd like to just simply say thank you. I've told you before how I feel about you and the way that you guys work together to support our system. So tonight, our principals wanted me to spend our time delivering a message on their behalf. So they have all collaborated together and written some things down. We have those for you in full, but I've pulled out just a little bit of some of the things that they've shared about you, our Board of Education, that I wanted to share tonight. So on behalf of our high school principals, you show up at our events, in our buildings, and in our community. That visibility speaks volumes. It tells our staff and students that their work matters. It is truly an honor to serve alongside you. On behalf of our middle school principals, we recognize that the work we do each day supporting students, fostering strong instructional practices, and maintaining positive school environments would not be possible without your commitment to excellence. Your dedication to high-quality instruction and your steadfast support of our families speak volumes about the values that define our district. And finally, on behalf of our elementary school principals, your partnership and trust empower us to lead boldly, knowing our schools are supported at every level. Please know how much we value the time, service, and heart you invest in elementary education. Again, these are just small tokens of the appreciation that we as a staff share for your service. We appreciate that you set the tone for us each and every day, and that you continue to push us to raise our expectations as we do everything we can to support our students. So thank you again for your service.
Thank you, Dr. LaDuff. On behalf of all of us, thank you for these sweet treats and gifts. It means a lot to show some appreciation to us. We're all very honored and blessed to be a part of the school system and the fine folks who do the hard work every day. So thank you all. All right, it's time for our bowl spotlight from Kennedy Elementary with Mr. Newport.
Yeah, that's fine. Mr. Newport, if I can just interrupt you for just 1 second. Folks, we would love it if you stay, but we know that our kids have very busy schedules. At this time, if you are here just for the recognition portion of our meeting, you are certainly welcome to depart. But again, we're going to continue with our meeting, and you are more than welcome to stay.
Because this is going to be riveting if you want to stay. So. Even though they didn't give me a box to stand on. So.
Hi. Hey. How are y'all? Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah.
We still love you, Mr. Newport.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
They stayed for you.
That's right. And you will be sorry. No, you won't be sorry at all, so that's okay. Dr. LaDuff and board members, I just wanted to say thank you so much for allowing me to speak tonight and share some of the great things going on at Kennedy Elementary. At Kennedy, and I'm sure at all of our schools, we believe that social emotional wellness is the foundation for success in academics and in life. That's why we have tried to create a very unique three-tiered school counseling model that's inspired by the academic MTSS model that we see across the state. This model is designed to meet the needs of each student while also supporting our families and staff to ensure that everyone is surrounded with caring adults who model healthy social emotional habits. In the wake of September 4th, our school governance teams were all challenged to come up with different ways that we can enhance the safety and security of our buildings. And one of the things that came up in our meeting specifically was mental health supports. And through the help of our school governance team, our comprehensive needs assessment data, and the work of all of our staff and the approval of some of our district leadership, we were able to use a teaching allotment for an additional counselor to try to help create this specific tiered counseling model at Kennedy. At Tier 1, Kennedy looks very similar to all other schools. We have a whole classroom support that focuses on building skills and self-regulation, problem solving, resilience, and building healthy relationships. Ms. Dee Kellenhofer, our halftime counselor, creates and presents these lessons in the classroom. Our full-time counselor, Ms. Amanda McClinney, supports individual students as well on a daily basis by helping them work through arguments, conflicts, and strong feelings that come with growing up. Ms. McClinney's also our go-to person to help those families who might need extra services outside of the building. At Tier 1, our counselors work hand in hand with our PBIS program as well, and through their work, that has helped us earn Georgia Department of Education's Distinguished PBIS School Award for 2025. Students who might need additional supports move seamlessly on to Tier 2. Ms. Amanda McClinney works very closely with those students in small group, whether it's working through specific needs that they have for social emotional, peer supports, or even grief support groups. They work together with Ms. McClinney. Ms. Kellenhofer also works with families who may need attendance support as well. But what truly sets Kennedy apart this year is our robust Tier 3 support system. While we provide school counseling services across all tiers, our Tier 3 support offers an increased focus on direct, school-appropriate interventions for students with the most significant needs. This includes additional time with a caring adult, individualized attention, and coordinated support for both students and their families to ensure that their needs are fully addressed. Our Tier 3 counselor, Dr. Scott Emmerd, also strengthens our school community by partnering with staff to promote positive outcomes and providing brief professional check-ins when appropriate. Some of the work that Dr. Emmerd has done includes starting our Coffee with Counselors program, reaching out to local businesses to expand our mentoring efforts, connecting some of our students in his program with the Barrow County community through a pen pal program with assisted living home residents, and putting some of our students' energy to use by building a shared community game box that will sit next to our free library next to our school parking lot. That'll offer families a chance to borrow and share family games for maybe a family game night if they'd like. This comprehensive layered approach reflects our deep commitment to the whole child and the whole Kennedy Elementary School community. What kind of return investment are we looking for? Well, after 1 year, we're hoping that through teacher and parental feedback, our attendance trends, and of course our academic data, one of the things we want to see is that we're having a positive effect on students. We all know that a lot of this growth is going to take time. This is not something that's going to come overnight, but what I'd like to do is let you hear from some of our teachers.
Hi, I'm Joanna Knox, and I'm the STEAM teacher at Kennedy Elementary School. Our school community has faced extraordinary challenges in recent years, and the well-being of our students, staff, and families has been deeply impacted. Having a dedicated counselor focused on mental health has transformed our ability to respond to these needs with compassion, consistency, and expertise. In a Title I school where many students experience uncertainty and stress outside of the classroom, this counselor provides a safe space, early intervention, and critical support that helps students learn, regulate emotions, and build resilience. Their presence has not only strengthened student mental health, but also improved school climate, supported teachers, and offered stability to families during difficult moments. By keeping this position, we are showing our dedication to closing the gaps in this community and nurturing the mental development and emotional regulation of our students that will soon be a part of this prospering community.
This school year, Dr. E joined our staff here at Kennedy Elementary. He has jumped right in and created a safe and an inviting space for our staff and students to turn to when life is tough. It is wonderful to have him available in times of crisis, with having him right here on site. It has kept a lot of students and staff present here at school. I have been in education for 25 years, and his position being added for support has been the most beneficial thing I have been provided in a long time for me and my students. Thank you so much, Dr. E.
So at this time, I'd like to recognize our school counselors, if I may. Ms. McClinney, Dr. Emmerd, and Ms. Kellenhofer. And I want to thank you all also for helping us keep Kennedy Elementary School boldly committed to supporting our students and all of their needs. And thank you.
Thank you. Great work. All right, Ms. Houston.
All right, we're going to go over our sales tax very quickly. This month in February, we received $1,734,328. If you remember last year, we were really struggling to stay within 1% of the previous year, and we're up 11% of 2025. So that is good news, and thank you for everybody who shops in Barrow County. For our general fund, our unassigned fund balance at February 28th was $78.6 million. That was 35% of our budget. Our total fund balance is $107.5 million. That's 48% of our budget. Total revenues year to date for February 28 is $161.9 million. Total expenditures year to date, $144.1 million. Our total revenues just for the month of February are $12.4, and our total expenditures are $17.7. And as always, we like to see the green bar above the red bar. The next report is detail. Y'all stop me if you want to go into any detail. Our special revenue fund for the month year-to-date January 2026, our revenues $14 million, and our expenditures $15.6 million. For our capital projects, again, this is the year-to-date to January 2026, $21.4 million, and our expenditures $18 million. And then for debt service, our revenue $11.9 million, and our expenditures $14.4 million. And the last report is our invoices report. Do you have any questions? Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I don't believe we have any requests to appear tonight. All right. We do have the need for an executive session to discuss or deliberate upon the appointment, employment, compensation, hiring, disciplinary action or dismissal, or periodic evaluation or rating of a public officer or employee, or to interview applicants for the position of superintendent. May I have a motion?
So moved, Mr. Callaway.
Motion by Mr. Callaway, second.
I second.
Ms. Maddox, all in favor? All right.
Hey everybody, have you ever seen this book?
Pete the Cat.
It's a Pete the Cat book, right. Here, I'm going to sit down here with you. So this is about going to the library. Who's ever been to the library? Me. Pete's mom is taking him to the library for the first time. The librarian gives Pete his very own library card. Cool, says Pete. The librarian smiles. Time for the tour. And this is Pete's mom. Has anybody ever seen Pete's mom before? Not me. Pete's mom was in the second Pete the Cat book about going to school. It's called Rockin' in My School Shoes. And that was the first time you saw Pete's mom. The librarian takes Pete through the library. There is a big desk where people wait to check out books. Pete sees some of his friends reading at a long table. It's very peaceful and quiet. How relaxing. Who is this cat right here, this one? Does anybody know who that is? Who is that? Thank you. Pete has a brother, right? Yeah. And this is Pete's brother Bob, and Bob has green eyes, and he's black and white. I have a black and white cat like this now, but it's a girl, and her name is Abby. And Abby was not happy when I left this morning. The librarian takes Pete to her favorite room. There are lots of Pete-sized chairs and tables and shelves. There are books of every shape, size, and color. So who knows who this is? Does anybody know who that is?
A frog.
Right, what's his name?
Grumpy.
Who said Grumpy? Yay, yes, it's Grumpy. And this is Owl. And who is this?
Squirrel.
Squirrel, right. And does anybody know who this girl is? Callie.
Callie.
You know Callie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete's friend Callie. And this is a platypus named Gus. Can you remember that? That's Gus. What do I do now, Pete asked. Now you read a book, the librarian says. Which book should I read? Asked Pete. You can read any book you like, says the librarian. Pete looks around. There are so many books. Pete picks up a book all about airplanes and jets. Who likes airplanes and jets?
I like it.
Your brother does?
Yeah.
He reads it and pretends he is a stunt pilot. He flies a super fast jet and does loop-the-loops and spirals high in the sky. Pete finds a book with dragons, wizards, and unicorns on the cover. He reads it and imagines that he is a powerful wizard using magic spells and a special wand to defend his castle against a fire-breathing dragon. So, what is a unicorn? What is it?
It's a horse.
A horse with what?
A horn.
A horn. Thank you. Very good. Next, Pete opens a book about spiders and insects. Ooh, spiders.
I love spiders.
He reads it and imagines that he is a scientist studying all types of critters in the wild. He has to be very still to study some of the critters. Who has seen a spider? Anybody? It's
I've seen lots.
You've seen lots?
I've seen lots.
Around Halloween, you saw 2 spiders in your house? And what about butterflies? Who knows butterflies? Then Pete chooses a book with all sorts of scary monsters on the cover. It is a book of fairy tales. Pete reads it and pretends that he is in a dark, spooky forest trying to outsmart a big, bad wolf. Ooh, look at that wolf. That's a scary one. I drew that picture. Pete puts that book back on the shelf. It is too scary. Pete opens a book about the pyramids. I love the pyramids. Do you know what pyramids are? He reads it and pretends he is an explorer riding a, what is that? Camel across the desert, right. And climbing to the top of a giant, what is that? Pyramid. Who said that? Awesome. Awesome. And okay, here's a hard question. Who is that? A lion. They call it the Sphinx. You think you can remember that? Yeah. Oh, let me show you something while I'm thinking about it. Who knows who this is? Does anybody know who this is? What's her name? This is Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. You think you can remember that? That's Mona Lisa. This is the most famous painting in the whole world. So memorize it. Have you memorized it? Because guess what? You're going to see this again. Okay? All right, that was your art lesson for today. Next, Pete picks a book with all sorts of, what is that? Robots. Who likes robots? He reads it and imagines that he is a robot at a robot dance party. And Pete is dancing with a white cat with blue eyes. And what's her name? Callie. That's right. His arms and legs make whizzing sounds when he moves. When Robot Pete speaks, he says, what do robots say? Next, Pete picks up a book about superheroes. Who likes superheroes? Me too. I like Batman. Do you like Batman?
I like Spider-Man.
You like Spider-Man? He reads it and makes believe that he is a superhero. He flies around the city in a colorful cape, chasing bad guys and saving the day. Then Pete spots a book about, what is that? A submarine, yes. He reads it and imagines that he is a scientist in a submarine deep in the Atlantic Ocean looking for, what is that?
A whale.
A whale, and what is that? A fuzz? Oh my goodness. Do you know what this green thing is? Who, what? What is it? Somebody said it, jellyfish? Jellyfish? What is that? What is that? Dolphin. I love kids. There are many wonderful books to read at the library. Pete can be whatever he imagines with a book. Reading is super groovy. The end.
Dr. Cummins, this is a gift for you from our school system to show our appreciation for all that you do at Kennedy Elementary School as a mentor. You have been nominated as Community Member of the Month, and we are just so appreciative of all that you do.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor.
Hi, my name is Barbie Culp, and I am the Mentor Coordinator for Bear County Schools.
I'm Amanda McClenny. I'm the full-time counselor at Kennedy Elementary.
And my name is Tim Cummins. I'm a chiropractor and a mentor here through Bear County Schools. I have an office in Bethlehem called Infinity Wellness Center, where we just try to help people live healthier lives.
I'm seeing a big impact on the students, and I know, like I've talked to Dr. Tim about, it may not look immediately like it's making an impact because some of these kids have a lot that they are working on daily. It's not going to be an overnight change. But you can see a huge difference in these children whenever they have that consistent mentor. It was adorable at the beginning of this year because, like Dr. Tim said, he got started with his mentor last spring. And at the beginning of the year, before we could get everything going, the students finding me in the hallway and going, "Where's my doctor? Where's my doctor?" Like ready to start back. And this is not a student that gets attached to people very easily. But you can tell he's very much attached to Dr. Tim. He wants to do well by him. He cares what he thinks. He wants to do better for him. So even though it's hard to see it on a overnight basis, it's making a big difference, him working with them.
What it comes down to is, for me, it's like I like to just try to have impact on whatever it is I'm doing. So whether it's I'm working with my patient, trying to help them.
All right, we are back in regular session. Could I have a motion to approve tonight's personnel report?
So moved, Mr. Callaway.
Motion by Mr. Callaway,
Second, Ms. Lord.
second by Ms. Lord. All in favor? All right. Our next meeting is work session on March 31st at 6. With no other business, we will now adjourn.